What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of PSG Let's Play. If you're excited for this episode, hit the like button down below and subscribe for daily FM content on the channel. Apart from Sundays and my days off from all my content. I also live stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday when I'm able to do so, but like I've always said, work just gets in my way every single time. It's just a nightmare. So streaming is going to be regular when I can, but obviously YouTube works priority, then YouTube, then streaming. There's a possibility I may stream on YouTube as well, actually going forward as well. I might stream on YouTube, just because it's easier to keep the streams on here and go with that. I may do that actually and just focus on streaming, because I think you can stream in high resolution on Twitch, on YouTube. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, on the page of Jamil Muslera, because he's absolutely fantastic. 8 goals, 4 assists. I think it shows again he's better than Neymar. I made the right decision there, because Neymar wasn't doing. If Neymar wasn't able to get his goals at this point, wasn't getting the assists, I'm sure, last season either at this point, but also his general work rate and his general performances are good. Even if he's not scoring a goal in a game, he's working hard and he's a constant threat, whereas Neymar kind of drifts in and out of the games. Speaking of games, nice segue there. Games off camera, I am fuming about one of the games. I don't think it's an excuse for the result, but watch the goal in the second second goal for Troyes. Watch it. It's unbelievable. So as you can see, we've done okay, but the Troyes game, how is that goal onside? Let's go and look at it again. I looked it back and I thought, did I see this wrong initially? Let's watch this back. So this is why this game is so infuriating and how bad it is this year. So not offside there. That's when he kicks the ball. Can I wind it back? Can I wind it back a bit? Can I wind it back a bit more to say roughly when the contact would have been? It's so hard to do it because it's. Can Can I slow it right down? So he's not kicked the ball yet. He's not kicked the ball yet. And look where the attacker is. Now he's kicked it. Look where he is. I mean, if that is in the game, then what's the point in playing it? Again, we're already 1-0 down at this point, but still, that goal should not stood. They've got a VAR in the game as well, and it still didn't even check it for offside. Utter joke. Utter joke. I've put it on the forum. I'm this close trying to complain about the game. This has been the worst FM I've ever played in terms of the bugs in it, the attitude from the devs, and now that. Again, it's one game, but it's just, how can you get that wrong? How can that get through your match engine tests? An offside that's clearly offside. But the good news is Champions League just dropped points against Genk. They drew 3-3. So we can take charge of the Champions League group today. But how did that get through? I have no clue. I'm just sickened by how bad this game is this year. And they're getting away with it because I feel the problem that we have is the whole lack of competition thing. And we need somebody to come out with another foot manager game for PC desperately, because I feel like competition makes people smarter and work harder, and I think that's competition can be healthy as well. So anyway, here we go, folks. Len at home. Lon, is it Lon? Is that how you pronounce it? Because it's French. I don't know. But obviously that game we were really poor in it at the start of it. But when you see something blatantly buggy like that, I mean, it's in this part of the game. If it's early in the game, I could forgive it. Like, okay, it's a glitch. They'll patch it quickly. We're in March, and that's in the game. And of course, it go against you, wouldn't it? Of course. Anyway, bouncing back today. It's not the reason we lost the game. We were sluggish before that, but that goal shouldn't have counted. I made changes after that, as that goal was about to be scored, to try and, because I rotated the squad, it wasn't working, so I changed the squad, and then we came back into the game. Then you saw we came back and got it sort of close, but that goal should never have stood. Anyway, keep it on the key highlights because it seems to be okay with that. It seems to work quite well. Let's see if we can bounce back today against Lon before we go to play Chelsea in the Champions League. Throw in now. Problem goes, our fullbacks above are all completely knackered at this point, which is really annoying. Ronaldo. Now Asensio. Not on. Look where you're playing the pass before you play it. As soon as you can get it through to him, and it wasn't on. Neymar. Good ball to Ronaldo. Brings it down. Cristiano Ronaldo drills it in the back of the net. PSG 1, Lon 0. And it's his third goal since for Ronaldo. And that attack felt like it was going to end quite quickly with that poor ball from Asensio, from towards Asensio. But Len as well here. Finds Neymar. Good touch. Early ball. I thought Ronaldo was going to get caught by the defender, but no, takes a touch and then drills in the back of the net for 1-0. And yeah, positive start. Hopefully, continue. Hakimi. Asensio. Hakimi. Down the right hand side. Dinks it in the penalty area. Neymar's at far post. Forced to Mendes. Mendes running down the left. Finds Fakir! Well, right, okay. The second offside call. Well, based on the offside call he gave in the game off camera, this is not wherever he stood, he's onside. Given the goal. Let's have a look at how close this was. Let's have a look at how close this was. Because the initial action was he played it backwards. Mendes gets on the left hand side, does really well. So there's a VAR call for that when he's nowhere near offside. But then they have no VAR call for the. Look at this. The ball comes in. If no turns, he's nowhere near offside. But we'll take the 2-goal lead. Fakir is actually a bit of a shrewd signing a little bit. Every time he's played solidly well. Mendes down the left hand side. In the box, cleared. Forced to Verratti. Now it's Asensio. Now Hakimi. Back to Marquinhos. Now Hakimi. Can he find a bit of space to turn? He can. Can he find a cross now? He can. Ronaldo score? He can! PSG 3, Lon 0, and cue the Ronaldo clip. This is how he bounced back from negative defeat against in a league game. Hakim is really well here, but to be fair, they shouldn't let him turn on that. But just once he turns on it, it's a good ball in the box. Ronaldo gets in there and gambles. Neymar goes a bit too early, but there's Ronaldo. I mean, you could argue that Neymar's interfering with the play there in offside position, but I don't know how they code that in the game, whether it's in the game or not. A lot. But anyway, 3-0. This is a great reaction. I would like to make changes in this game, but I don't think I know what I can do with the amount of suspension. You know, there's Madam Mayor there, but look at that worker to get it back. Who the hell was that to? That's twice now. It's twice now we played a pass that's completely blind, assuming it'll work, and we score from it. Again, we don't. Again, I'd like to point out again that a goal is scored direct from us making a mistake with a pass. Too many goals are given are scored from direct mistakes. It should be a goal. I don't know what they were doing defensively, but it's the first shot they've had on goal. It's 3-1. Shouldn't make an issue. Shouldn't make a difference to the game. We should still win this match. But it's sloppy pass. It's once again a pass played, assuming someone's there, not looking. So I'm going to just have a word with Verratti after I've done this. So I'm going to say, dugging a placement out there, individuals, just where are the centre mids? There you go. You two. Get it together. Just a couple of sloppy passes in midfield that's been a bit annoying since it occurs. In fact, both was Ronaldo cleared. Go get it. Bakir, go try and get it at least. I don't mind if you don't get it, but at least try and get it. Long ball. Bring it down, lads. There's no pressure on the ball there. There's no one near you. Again, I'm going to put that on the form as well. I'm going to really be an arse on the forms if you look at it soon, because that should not be headed clear. There's nobody near him. Bring it down like that. There's no reason to head the ball forward. There's no one near you. Mendes down the line. Well done. Neymar, can he find a cross? He's found Mendes. Early ball. Never mind. Alente. Good ball in. Ronaldo! Leaning back and not too close to the net. Difficult opportunity. See, the problem now is I want to make changes in defence, but I've got limited options because of the flipping injuries and suspensions that I've got. It always seems to be on my FMs that I get this injuries in one. I get one left back injured, and I know for certain I get another one injured not long after it. Never like a left back and a striker. It's always like one. It's always again bring it down. I don't understand why FM still can't code this bloody heading right, where there's no one near them and they hit the ball. Like bring it down, and that's a passing been absolutely rubbish today at times in midfield. Good ball through to Asensio. Needed here. Found Sakimi with a loose ball. Now Ronaldo over the bar. Just we're trying passes that don't make sense. That's the problem today. Hakimi. Again, who was that to? You got two guys going shot and you goes along with it. The communication has been really put. Again, just giving the ball away cheaply. We're not composed. Keep the ball. I've got to tell you to do this. Much shorter passing. Stop lumping it. Keep the ball. It's like the feel like it is. Again, that's worked. I don't know. I don't know any more about this game. It's the worst FM I've ever played. Just keep the short passing on. It's 4-1. It's game over. It's Ronaldo. But I'm just seeing just the stuff that makes no sense in what. I don't know. The match engine doesn't. I don't think they've improved it anyway. The match engine, I really don't. But 4-1. But it's been a very weird performance. It's like we're just ignoring the instructions too much. Got free kick here of Lon. Don't concede a goal from this. I want to take players off. And not even trying to get the ball there, Ronaldo, I see. And that's a goal. I never understand set piece transitions. I will never understand them this year. Why are we all standing still? And I do it. And don't look at the fitness. Look at this. Ball goes clear. And look at them all. Just not trying to get out. Just standing there watching. And then they get through on goal and they score. They need to just rip the match. Oh, next year they rip the ME code up and start from scratch. That's what it needs, I think. They've got another one here, aren't they? Right, we're going to make changes here. Just to get people on who can actually run at the minute, really. Two men can come on for Llorente, that's fine. Get Neymar on for Muslera. Sanchez on for Verratti. Marquinhos off. Keylight. Just to get some fresh legs on the pitch. Because I want to rotate more, but I'm done over here by injuries and suspension at the moment. It's kind of limiting what I can do. Hakimi, run forward. You've got space to run into. Neymar, pass the ball. Neymar just feels like he just wants the whole pitch to himself for 20 minutes every time he gets the ball. Better. Ronaldo's in. This is bizarre. It's a 5-2 victory. It's a Ronaldo hat-trick. Is it another hat-trick? Whatever. It doesn't feel like it's been that good a performance. I don't understand it. It's a great ball over the top. Ronaldo gets there first. Good finish. Keeper making him better with that. It doesn't feel like a 5-2 win. But clearly it's about to be. Long ball. Bring it down. There you go. Back to keeper. Okay. Bukley will do. Keep Pempe down the line. Too late. To Menji. Good space he's got here. Asensio. Hakimi. Don't shoot. Wait for a cross. Find Asensio. Oh, unlucky. I forgot actually Ronaldo's got 4, not 3. So he has scored actually, but that was his 4th goal today. And that's going to be full time anyway, isn't it? Might as well keep talking. And there we go. Yeah, it's a weird game, that. Dominated it for the most part. Scored 5 goals, but it didn't feel like a good performance. But we'll take it. But I'm going to, for the sake of the game mechanics, I'm going to praise them anyway. But yeah, they're going to get a couple of days off now, these players, because a lot of players wouldn't have played today in this game if I had the full squad available. But I didn't, so they had to play. But there we go, guys. We've got a 5 point at the top. On to Chelsea. Right, guys. Match number 2. Here we go. Hopefully, we can perform again today. Better than the last game, even though we won 5. Scored 5. It didn't feel like a good performance. Neymar's out. Basically, we went back to the first team, apart from Messi, who is, I didn't know if I mentioned this, out for 4 to 7 weeks. So Fekir starts more often than not. So, yeah, let's go with that. Let's just... I don't know. I mean, I'm tempted to keep rotating like I am, but I'm also... My old bad habits are still there going like, dude, play the first team all the time, it'll be fine. But then I know what'll happen if I do that. But also, when I have a team that's winning games and comfortable, I'm very reluctant to change it. Because if it's like, well, what I do, I'll get screwed over either way. But anyway, so Chelsea, if we win this game today, which I think is a tough, not tough ask, but not guaranteed. We won't qualify today, but we put ourselves in a much better position than we were last year in the group stage, where we were struggling to not get out of the group, but we were way behind Liverpool in second. So it'd be nice to win a group this year and, in theory, get an easier draw in the next knockout round. But that's not what happens on my side, is it, at the moment? But anyway, folks, here we are at Stamford Bridge. Let's see what we can do today. Mendes. Camavinga. Mendes. Upamecano. Camavinga. Switch the play. There you go. Where's Asensio gone? He's over there now. Give it to him. Idiot. Why is Asensio going inside too early? Again, they're playing far at the back, so the presence is going to be almost 9 impossible. Unless they do something like that. Upamecano. Camavinga. Trying to find a pass over the top. They're playing a higher line. Give it to Mbappe over the top. Fekir. Mbappe's in. What? Okay, well, all bets are off with this. I thought he was onside. My instant reaction was he's onside here. Of course he isn't. Of course he isn't. VAR hates me right now. Let's have a look at this again. I think the defender's shoulders playing him on, but okay. When it comes to the offside call, I don't think everyone knows what it's doing anyway. So, yeah, it probably might have been just offside, but it was debatable. Camavinga. Mendes. Was there a nice take? Can he find a pass or a cross? Mendes. To Fekir! Off the post and doesn't fall for us. Of course, I almost plays for them, of course. Forgot about that. Really good start here. Just need to get the goal. They're playing the higher line. Just... Oh, come on. You can see him pressing you. Get rid. Goal. Telling you. Wow. Just... When you see him come in, play it... Volley it clear. I don't mind you doing that under pressure. Mendes. Fakir. Tumenji. Mukele. Mbappe. That felt like a foul on Mbappe there, but maybe not. Again, that's too easy. You can't then walk through us like that. That's not good enough. Just work harder. And that's like, this is going to go for Lukaku, innit? Footy hell. That's not good enough. They passed it right through us and not a single player tried to close down there. The pressing in this team is just gone today. Where's it gone? In midfield, we should be getting closer to them. Chilwell. Fakir. Poor pass again. Lazy pass. Mistake there. Musleva's in. Scores! But once again, a mistake costing a goal. I point out how many goals in my favour. Mistakes, too many mistakes lead to goals. I'm not saying mistakes shouldn't happen, but too many goals are a direct result of mistakes. Like this. Just ridiculous. Muslera gets through on goal. Lovely finish from him. Neymar doesn't score that. I'm almost convinced he doesn't score that. 1-0. I take it. I'll take it. I'll take it at this point. It's a big goal if we can keep this lead, because it means we can not rotate. Well, we could rotate more, I suppose, but it just gets us a bit more of a cushion in the group stage than we did last year. And I think last year we had to keep playing almost to the final two games to get the win. But the foul at the back is just causing... Oh, okay, this isn't working, is it? They changed their formation again, haven't they? Oh, this isn't working. They're not tracking the wide play. Get off. This isn't working. I put the wrong guys on it, haven't I? It should be these guys marking the wing backs, not the bloody full backs. No, you're not marking him because you're pulling me. No, SI, that makes no sense. Why would he mark the centre mid? Because he's just going to get put out position, way out position to move out of defence. So that makes no sense. Mark. Mark their wing backs. It's the foul at the back that's just screwing us up here. Yeah, why the right winger? Why the right winger? Again, they don't understand marking. Well, clearly they don't, because watch any game when you're marking on. You've got to do it though, because otherwise your team gets pulled apart by it against decent opposition. So now you are going to mark. Okay, my brain doesn't want to work today. Just mark them up, man. Mark them. Did I do it wrong? Did I put him on Sterling? Game, please. I did. So that's right. So McCleary needs to go on left mid. There you go. That, in theory, should work, but it messes up your transition play because they don't understand how marking would work. Get rid. Not there. Chilwell, don't go across to him. Why don't you? Tell you fucking what. I just don't understand how this game can be acceptable by the other content creators. Just let him run across. No one tries to get the ball. Look, he gets the ball here and nobody goes across to him. And then, if you think this game's good enough, I don't know what game you're playing, because this match engine is not good enough. I'm saying this in winning most of our games. It's a diabolical game this year, and I defy anyone to say it isn't. I've got high work rate midfielders in there. We're not tackling the ball. Again, not stopping the cross. Not 2-1. Typical. This game needs just to take a year off. It's not offside. VAR won't give it offside. It'll be a goal this, because it's the way VAR goes at the minute for us. It's a goal. Told you. Tackle him now. Again. Tackle him. Bring him down. Goal. And again, look at the laziness. But yeah, didn't turn up in that game at all. You know what? Storm out. I'm not talking to you. Just didn't turn up in that game. Chelsea didn't play that well. Honestly, every time we lose a game, we very rarely get outplayed. It's down to us not turning up and working hard in midfield. We just don't work hard. And when we don't work hard, we don't win. That's simply put what the problem was there. Every single one of them getting a fine. They are. Next episode, when should we come back? Well, Champions League group's still up in the air into a little bit, so point to the Chelsea game again, don't we? So should we come back for Chelsea and Bordeaux? Where Bordeaux on the table actually? Mid-table. Who's higher, Bordeaux or Angers? That's Bordeaux in it. You want to see Chelsea game, won't you? So we'll do Bordeaux and Chelsea next. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe for new videos when they go out live, and I'll catch you all in the next one. I'm going to go bang my head against the wall. Bye-bye.